Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with the next update for my 21 in 2021. I have a few things rolling out at this update, but without any further ado I'm gonna jump into it. So if you're new here, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you in the family. But let's just jump into the first products. So I'm a bit of a rush today because I'm starting work in about 15 minutes, but I needed to film beforehand, so I'm going to try to get through all of this quite quickly. So the first product that I have to talk about is my primer in this project, which is the Guerlain Le Or Primer. I rolled this in at the last update and I have used it 22 times in the past month, and as you can see here, that is my progress lines. So I definitely used, I think I used more than half of what was left in here. I use about 2 pumps of this every time I use it, so it's going quite quickly, and I definitely think this will be done by next update, but it's not quite done yet. But yeah, you can count on this being rolled out next month. Next up we have another base product, and that is my powder from RCMA. I do have it in this Laura Mercier compact, and this has been in now for 3 months. My goal is to finish this, and I don't have too much left, as you hopefully can see right there. There is a little bit in the lid as well, but yeah, there's not too much left. And I have used this 33 times in the past month, which is actually exactly the same as the prior month. I used it 33 times in the month of August to September as well. So yeah, I'm doing quite well with this, and I do think this would also be a product that will be finished up by next month. Next up we have my bronzer in this project, and this is the NARS Tahiti / Laguna bronzer. I think it's the same as the Laguna, but it was just in a bigger compact, and I have repressed this into my old Stila convertible color compact because it's easier to use, and also the other one was completely shattered. So I did repress the remaining amount in here 2 months ago, so I've been working on it now for 2 months, and this is what I was at the last update, and I have since used this 28 more times. And this right here is where I am today. So it's a very weird shaped pan, but you can see that I don't have very much left of this. So that means that it's probably going to be another product that's going to be finished by next month. I think next month is going to be a really big update. But I'm doing good with this bronzer, and I'm using it almost every single day. I use it today as well. And sometimes I do layer it with my butter bronzer from Physicians Formula, because I'm working on that in my Deco Panning or Roulette Pan collab, one of the two. So yeah, I do layer them, and that's also what I've done today, but I mainly use this around this area here, and then I use the other one just to blend the edges as well as on my nose. So that is where I am with this bronzer. The blush that I have in this project has been in since the beginning of the year, and that is my Clinique Blushing Blush Powder in the shade Precious Posy. This is where I was at the last update, and I have since then used it 16 times, and this is where I am today. I really hope the pan has gotten bigger, but I'm not sure. I'm trying to use this as consistently as I can, but I'm also working on 3 more blushes in other projects, so I have had to spread myself a bit thinner over the past month. I'm not sure if I will finish this before the end of the year, but I'm really going to try. But I'm going to continue working on it and see where I get to. But it would be so satisfying to be able to finish this within a year, because it was brand new when I introduced it. Next up we have my 2 eyeliners from Colourpop. This one here has been in the longest, which is Poppy, which is an orangey shade. And last month I actually only used this once, so not very good, but it's more of a summer shade for me, and I have this much left. I'm not completely like set that I need to finish this. I just want to get as much use out of it as possible before it dries out. But yeah, 1 month use is not great, but at least I did use it once, and hopefully I can pick that up in the upcoming month. The other eyeliner, however, is Piggy Bank, and it is the purple shade, as you can see. And this one I introduced last month, and I have actually used this a decent amount. I used this 7 times, and this is all that I have left. It has broken at the base, as you can see, but I don't have too much left of this. There was a tiny chunk breaking off this at one point in the month, but it was just like a few millimeters, so not too much. But I'm gonna go ahead and show you my progress lines for these 2 eyeliners. So hopefully you can see there, with the Poppy eyeliner I did not get a new line, but with the Piggy Bank liner you can see that I used quite a lot of it. Like I said, a little bit of that was breaking off, but with that progress I feel like I will be able to finish this by next month. The remaining 3 products are lip products, and we're going to start with this one right here, which is my Bourjois Rouge Edition Velvet in the shade Pink Pong. I used this twice in the past month, so not great, but I have been working on lots of other lipsticks, and at least there are some windows showing this now when I stir the wand around. They're not big, but they are there, so hopefully I will be able to get some more use out of this. I don't think this will be completely done by the end of the year, but I'm fine just getting as much use out of it as possible. So yeah, 2 more uses on this, and hopefully I will get that number higher by next month. However, the other 2 lip products I've done really well with, and you might be able to see already. We're gonna start with the one that's been in here the longest, which is my Matte Me liquid lipstick from Sleek in the shade Petal. I did use this additional 29 times in the past month, and I have finished it. I did take out the stopper and I used up everything that was left in here. I'm really hoping you can see. The only thing that is left is a tiny bit at the bottom, but I'm not gonna fuss to get that out because it's gonna be too messy. And in general, I used it today as a cream blush, and I really had to scrape, and it barely gave any payoff because the size of this is completely dried out. So yeah, this one is finished, and it took quite a while, but I'm so satisfied because I finished a liquid lipstick, and this one had quite a lot of product in it as well. It has 6 milliliters, which I think is a decent amount, but yeah, this one is now done and can be rolled out on this project. The other lip product I also done really well with, and that is my lip gloss from Eye Candy in combination with Tanya Burr. Again, hopefully you can see right there, I was able to finish this. It is completely scraped. I really did scrape as much as I could out of this one. Again, there is a tiny bit on the bottom, but I'm not going to fuss because the one won't reach there. I did use this an additional 68 times in the past month to be able to finish it. So yeah, I was really determined to get it out this month. And obviously that is quite a high number, but it does count every reapplication I do. So sometimes I reapply this like 4 or 5 times. If it was my lip color of the day. So that is the lip gloss, and it's also rolling out, and it's another one that I'm so satisfied with, and this one contains 8 ml, so even more than the liquid lipstick. I just realized that I skipped over a product, which is another lip product, and this one I have not finished, and that is my lip sticks from Colourpop in the shade Sauce. I did use this one 12 times, and it is just like a deeper mauve tone, as you can see right here. Yeah, it's not my absolute favorite lip product, but it is still beautiful, and I had a lot of people comment on my videos when I've been wearing this and it really suits me. So I mean, maybe it does really suit me. I just don't reach for these colors very often, but like I said, I have used this 12 times, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you my progress lines on this. And there you can see the progress lines on the lipstick. I still have a long way to go, but at least there is some visible progress. So since I finished up 2 products, I was umming and ahhing on what to roll in, and from the list of things that I really want to finish this year, it was mainly lip products, but I am already working on so many lip products, although I used to roll down to 2, that I just feel like I don't want to introduce like a colored lip product again, because yeah, there's just too many and I'm spreading myself way too thin. So I was thinking about 2 other products that I really want to incorporate, and it might be a bit repetitive to what I already have in here, but I actually decided to roll in 2 more of my Colourpop cream gel liners. These are starting to get older, they're getting really dry, and I just want to get as much use out of this as possible this year. And at the beginning of the year, my goal was to roll in all of these throughout the year, but I just haven't had time to roll these 2 in yet, so I decided to incorporate these 2. So the 2 shades that I have are the shade Boots as well as the shade Teaspoon, and Teaspoon is the green and the pink here is Boots. So I'm going to go ahead and show you where I am starting with these 2 eyeliners. So you can see my 2 starting points right here. You can see that I have a little bit more of Teaspoon than I do of Boots, but these 2 are still very full, and like I said, I just wanted to get some use out of these 2 before the end of the year, which is why I'm introducing them now. Although I will be working on 4 of my Colourpop cream gel liners. These are the last ones in my collection, and I'm pretty sure I will roll out piggy bank my next update. So yeah, it might be a bit repetitive having so many of these in the project, but I really just want to get some use out of them this year, so I hope you guys don't mind that. But yeah, that is basically my update for today. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I'm now gonna go and get to work. I have my desk right next to me, so it's time to log on and start working. But I really hope you're having a lovely day wherever you are, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye guys.